Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Michael of M.O.D Catering Services. Don't forget to subscribe. So today we are going to learn how to make our own customized cake toppers. And in doing so, we need our printer, we need our A4 paper. We have two types. We have the photo paper 260 grams and we have the photo paper 210 grams. One is thicker than the other. Of course, the 260 will be thicker than the 210 grams. And we need our phone, we need our scissors and our cutter. So now we are going to just plug in our printer, turn on the button, put our printer on, then we are good to go. In doing so, most printers have wireless connection, and to connect to your printer you just need to connect to your phone's Wi-Fi. You have to connect your phone's Wi-Fi to the printer's Wi-Fi to get access to the printer. So we are going to use the 210 grams A4 paper. We are just taking just two for now. That's what we need. We are just going to put it in the slot where we just push in papers to print, and we make sure it's not too tight and it's not too loose. So after putting in our paper, we'll just go for our phone and reach onto our settings just to get access to our printer. So we go to our settings, then we go to the Wi-Fi, and we're just going to swap the Wi-Fi connection. Then we are just going to use the printer's Wi-Fi now. So after connecting to our printer's Wi-Fi, we just go back to our home and choose the printer, which is Canon print. So after opening the app, we have to just connect. So it's going to just search through. Since it has been connected to the printer's Wi-Fi to be easy to access, the connection will be so easy. If not, you'll have to just go back and connect it to the Wi-Fi setting. Make sure it's not connected to any other Wi-Fi apart from the printer's Wi-Fi. So here we are going to try printing out something. We have a cake, a PJ Maxx cake to do. So we are just going to print out a PJ Maxx topper. So we just select on it and click on the next. So here they are giving it option. So we are just going to our print settings, and we just need one copy. We don't need two. We just need single copies. And the print with paper option, you can choose to mark it and use it straightforward, or you can go through the process of setting which particular paper you are using. So you are using glossy paper, photo paper. So that's what we selected. The border, it's a must. It comes with it, depending on the type of print you are using. So we are using the colored. We are doing the colored printing, so we just choose the color. So we go back. Here they are asking you photo paper size A4 and other stuffs. So if you don't want to see it again, do not show this again. Then you click on no. Then you go ahead to print. But with the settings we choose, because it's our first time printing, we wouldn't be able to print it out. So we have to go back and choose print with paper that is set up on the printer. So the printer has the papers each use, so you have to just choose that particular paper, then you click the print. So now it's going to just print out our beautiful topper for us. Here we have our beautiful PJ Maxx printing coming out of our printer. The colors and everything is so on point. So we are done printing. Now all we need to do is cut it out. You can either use your scissors, which I'm using right now, or you can use your cutter. We have cutters, we have scissors, or if you have a cry cut machine, you can also use that. It's so easy, especially when you're using the cry cut. You just choose the pattern and it will just cut everything out for you so easily. But here we are using our scissors. We are going to do a not too detailed cutting. If you want a detailed cutting, then I think you go in for your cutter. Good. So this is the cutter. Mostly when I'm doing a detailed cutting, I use the cutter. I cut everywhere, leaving just the print. I wouldn't even want to see all those white edges around the printing. Mostly if I want a detailed cutting, that's when I use my cutter. But if I want something normal, I just use my scissors and leave some borders. That's the white borders you mostly see around cake toppers. So here we are going to cut out the full details. Yes, so we are going to cut them out. I normally prefer using cutter. That's especially if I have a lot of time. But if there is no time, I just go in for my scissors and just do a cut, and that will leave some white borders around the toppers. But if I want a detailed cutting, that's what I use my cutter. So I'm going to cut out all the characters we've printed out. So you can just get yourself a printer, but when choosing, choose the best brand and choose the ones that are economical, because some of the printers, they are so cheap, the ink are very expensive, and the expensive printers, the ink can be used for years before changing. So when you're choosing, choose wisely. Don't go in for a cheaper something that will end up making you use more money, or end up wasting more money on buying more ink instead of buying expensive one that will last for years. So here we have our second print coming out. This time around, I added the name of the celebrant to it. So we have raffle at 5 coming out, and I'm going to cut everything out. So here's our new printing, looking beautiful. The ones I'm yet to cut, the ones I've already cut. So this is the cut I'm using, and we have scissors as well. So after cutting them out, we need our glue gun and our skewer. So I have my glue gun. I just stick it to my paper and add the skewer to just have a stable topper. So you can use your paper glue or you can use your glue gun for this option. So I normally prefer the glue gun because it dries faster and it keeps our paper in shape. If it's not too good, you just bring out the skewer, change the position and reapply it there again. So yeah, that's what we're going to do with all the toppers. We're going to stick our glue gun and skewer to it. So everything has been well fixed and it's looking all beautiful. So you can do this with any character you want, any key. This is a paper printing, not edible. It's not edible. So please do try it out and give me feedback. I'm Michael of M.O.D Catering Services. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.